Welcome back to the Health Optimization Series. This is episode 3. Last time, we rebuilt your nights with a simple 4-week sleep mastery plan, changing one variable at a time and letting clean data guide your choices. Today, we're moving into brain training for memory and focus, with a weekly progression that gets a bit harder, but always stays doable. This is the next essential step because steadier attention and sharper recall turn good habits into automatic ones. Let's begin this episode. Ever sit down to work, then realize you've read the same sentence 3 times? It's not a lack of discipline, it's a system mismatch. Your brain is juggling inputs, trying to filter noise from signal, and it needs training that mirrors real life. Think of this month as a gym for your mind. We'll test before and after, and we'll use a friendly leaderboard to keep things fun. The goal isn't to become a machine, the goal is to build a brain that recovers faster from distraction and holds what matters longer. Before we start, imagine 2 versions of you tomorrow morning. One skims, forgets, and reopens the same tabs again. The other reads once, captures the key idea, and moves on with clarity. The difference isn't talent, it's deliberate practice that builds working memory, sustained attention, and retrieval strength. You'll feel the change first in small moments, like remembering a name without hesitation, or finishing a task block without reaching for your phone. That's how this work pays off. Begin with a quick baseline, nothing fancy. Time yourself recalling a list of words after a short delay, then repeat with numbers or simple shapes. Run a 3-minute sustained attention drill by focusing on your breath, then counting backward by 3s. Note how often your mind wanders and how fast you recover. Capture your starting point with honesty, not judgment. This is your launch pad, and it will make your progress obvious by the end of this episode. Week 1 is memory techniques, and we'll keep it practical. Start with names, facts, and daily details you actually need. Use the picture link method for names, creating a vivid image that links sound to meaning. Turn facts into mini-stories with exaggerated visuals, then place them in a room you know well, like your kitchen. That's your memory palace. As you walk through it in your mind, objects become hooks for recall. At the end of each day, do a 60-second recap without notes. Say what you learned, who you met, and one thing worth remembering tomorrow. You're not trying to be perfect, you're teaching your brain where to look when it needs something later. You might notice a quick boost this week, which is encouraging. But the real win is making recall feel lighter. If you stall, shrink the scope and simplify your images. Vividness beats volume every time. Keep the practice short, 5 to 10 minutes, but do it daily. The brain learns from rhythm. When you hit resistance, switch to something playful, like memorizing a short poem or a grocery list using ridiculous imagery. Playfulness keeps the door open when pressure tries to shut it. Week 2 brings dual N back, a classic working memory and attention challenge. It's not glamorous, and at first it feels awkward. That's normal. Start at 1 back and move up only when your accuracy stays steady. Short sessions are more effective than marathons. Aim for 10 minutes, preferably earlier in the day when your mind is fresher. Think of it as weightlifting for attention control, teaching your brain to hold 2 streams of information at once. When you feel your focus fray, pause, breathe, and resume. The point isn't grinding. It's training the skill of returning without frustration. As your working memory strengthens, you'll find reading and conversations feel clearer. You'll catch key points faster and lose your place less often. If you ride a dip midweek, that's part of adaptation. Take a lighter day, then come back. Improvement in cognitive training often arrives like stair steps, not a smooth curve. What matters most is consistency and a calm relationship with challenge. Week 3 is speed reading, but not the gimmicky kind. We're after efficiency without losing comprehension. First, fix posture and remove friction. Use a pointer to guide your eyes, like your finger or a pen. Read in short sprints, 1 to 3 minutes, then summarize aloud in 1 or 2 sentences. That summary locks understanding into memory. Expand your peripheral vision gently by grouping words in small clusters, especially on familiar material. If comprehension drops, slow down slightly and rebuild rhythm. Speed is earned by keeping meaning intact. Keep the drills brief and focused. Over time, you'll shift from subvocalizing every word to gliding through ideas, saving deep reading for sections that deserve it. You'll feel a switch flip when scanning stops feeling frantic and starts feeling orderly. Your mind will separate main ideas from details faster, which reduces fatigue across long reading sessions. Use your recap habit from week 1 after each sprint and notice how much you retain without rereading. This combination of pace and recall turns study and research into a cleaner process, especially on busy days. Week 4 is meditation progression, the stabilizer for everything you've built. Start simple with breath-focused practice and add gentle layers only when you're steady. Begin with 5 minutes, eyes soft, attention anchored on the sensation of breathing. When distraction appears, label it kindly, return to breath, and continue. After a few days, test a focused attention drill, like counting each exhale to 10, then resetting. Later in the week, explore open monitoring, noticing sensations, thoughts, and sounds without chasing any of them. The training isn't about emptying your mind, it's about strengthening your ability to notice, choose, and return. Meditation often shows its gains between sessions, not during them. You'll catch yourself reaching for a distraction and gently deciding not to. You'll finish a paragraph and realize you actually remember it. Those moments are the quiet milestones. If sitting feels agitating, shorten the session and add a soft exhale emphasis to settle your nervous system. The goal is to make stillness feel safe, not forced. Let's make this engaging with a friendly leaderboard. Pick 2 or 3 brain games or tasks you'll track publicly with friends or community. Keep it relevant. A memory score, a dual NBAC level, a comprehension rate after a reading sprint. Update weekly and celebrate honest effort, not just high scores. A good leaderboard isn't about ego. It's about accountability and momentum. When motivation dips, community carries you across the gap. Throughout the month, keep testing lightly. Repeat your baseline lists and attention drills at the end of each week. Note how many details you recall and how quickly you recover from a wandering mind. Expect fluctuations. Life adds noise, and that's fine. Look for the trend, not the perfect day. If one area lags, adjust the dose. More isn't always better. Sometimes the smartest move is a rest day and an earlier bedtime. Here's what ties it all together. Memory techniques give you fast access to stored information. Dual NBAC strengthens what you can hold and manipulate in the moment. Speed reading improves intake and reduces friction. Meditation stabilizes the system so you don't lose gains under pressure. When these pieces click, you'll feel like you bought back time. Tasks finish sooner. Learning sticks deeper. Focus becomes something you protect on purpose, not something you hope shows up. If you're balancing a full plate, keep sessions short and stack them around existing habits. Do memory drills while making coffee. Run dual NBAC before the day's first deep work block. Speed read during lunch, then summarize into a voice note. Meditate before bed as a gentle transition. Small anchors build a routine that survives busy weeks. That's how results stay with you. Before we wrap, take a moment to picture the version of you who trusts their mind. You sit down, begin, and finish what you start. You listen and remember what matters. You read once, capture the essence, and move forward. That version isn't far away. It's built in minutes, repeated daily, and protected by rest. Be patient with the process and let small wins close the gap. If this resonated, please like and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. In episode 4, we'll connect stress detox to cognitive performance, lowering cortisol naturally so your gains in focus don't get wiped out by a racing nervous system. What if a calmer baseline could unlock another level of clarity without more effort? You'll find the complete series linked in the description below.